Hi, I'm Darrington Clark, and I have 3 pieces to present. My first is from Pretty Pieces by Charles Roberson, the second called Good Will Hunting by Ludo, and the third is a monologue from King Henry V. Thank you. Last night I had a dream, a strange dream. Mama was in this little boat, and she was dressed in all white, this long, beautiful dress. And she had a parasol. And she was singing. She didn't sing words, just these long, beautiful notes. And you were all twisted up in the branches of some ugly old tree, and you looked like you were crying, and you couldn't reach out, and I was trying to reach you, but the river wasn't water. It was made of blood, and I was trying to reach you, but the blood was so thick, and my arms were getting so tired, and I was starting to be pulled under, and I couldn't breathe, and I screamed, and then I woke up. And I couldn't breathe. Do you ever have dreams like that? You know, I remember when we were sitting on your couch, holding hands, watching Good Will Hunting and drinking milkshakes, but milkshakes melt, and people change, and you dumped me. On my birthday. Right after I bought you that really expensive thing from the Bath and Body Shop. What is it called? The Jojoba Loofah milk towel or something like that. That I sold 147 Cutco knives to afford. But hey, it's cool. Whatever. I've moved on, you know? I'm happy now. Oh, happy in a crying sort of way. You know, the curled up naked in the shower, biting your knees, wishing you were dead kind of happy. But I realized something. You were right. We were never meant to be. And you know what? Thank God. Because you're expensive. Buy your own gas, you bug-eyed mooch. It's your car, and it's more expensive than my house. And while we're getting things off our chest, yes, your ass did look fat in those jeans. Yeah, your mom's a MILF, and you can watch Good Will Hunting by yourself until your fucking eyes fall out. Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more, or close the wall up with our English dead. In peace. There's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard-favored rage, then lend the eye a terrible aspect. Let pry through the portage of the head like the brass cannon. Let the brow o'erwhelm it as fearfully as doth a galled rock, or hang in jutty his confounded base, swilled with the wild and wasteful ocean. Now, set the teeth and stretch the nostril wide, hold hard the breath and bend up every spirit to its full height. On, you noblest English, whose blood is fet from fathers of war proof. Fathers that, like so many Alexanders have, in these parts from morn till even fought, and sheathed their swords for lack of argument. Dishonor not your mothers. Now attest that those whom you called fathers did beget you. Be copy now to men of grosser blood, and teach them how to war. And you, good yeomen, whose limbs were made in England, show us here the mettle of your pasture. which I doubt not. For there is none of you so mean and base that hath not noble luster in his eyes. I see you now, like greyhounds at the slips, straining upon the start. The game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge cry, God for Harry, England, and St. George! Thank you.